morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back to our channel.
I'm Renelle.
And I'm Janet.
And we're both counselors at NBCC Moncton campus.
Yeah. So this is our new adventure, our new YouTube channel, podcast / video series. And today we thought we'd talk about being a new college student, or what it's like to start college for the first time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in school. I was in school for 8 years.
I was in school for almost 7.
Yeah. So, you know, we're kind of pros at this.
We know what it's all about.
We definitely know what it's all about.
First term or first semester. That feels like.
Yeah. Do you remember how exciting it was when you first started college or university?
Yeah. I moved out on my own for the first time.
That is a big step.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when you are 17, 18, 19 years old.
Mm-hmm. I got my first puppy.
You went to college and got a puppy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I feel ripped off. I didn't get a puppy.
It was exciting. It was, yeah.
That's okay, we're done. How can we top that? But it's it can be so exciting. Lots of new things happening when you first start college. Lots of activities. You're meeting new people. For some of us, we're in totally new countries or new cities and towns, and everything is new. So aside from that joy and fun, it could be very overwhelming.
Yes. Very, yeah. Because sometimes, it's very exciting in the beginning.
Yeah.
And, you're on your own maybe for the first time, so you feel independent, things like that. But then, sometimes 3 weeks in, even earlier.
Yeah.
Or a bit later.
Yeah.
Then reality hits.
Yeah, because, as you're starting to settle in a little bit to your new life and getting to know your classmates and, your instructors, I think the reality of the academic demand kind of kicks in, right?
I don't know about you, but when I first started, it's like I didn't realize that I was there to do all of these projects and study, and my vision was meeting new people and how exciting it was. And I knew I was a student, but it hit me after a while. I have all of these things that are due, and now I need to pay my rent. And, it's not maybe that easy to make friends.
Right.
Etc. So,
yeah. Absolutely. Even cooking.
Yes. I'm still not good at that.
I'm still struggling with that. But yeah, I mean, cooking for the first time for yourself.
And it's a totally different thing being domestic student and an international student.
Oh, yeah.
And I had the experience so it wasn't to study, but it was for an internship, and I went to France for 3 months. Yeah. And so Canada to France, and I was the only North American there. But I can't even compare, because in 3 months I knew I was coming back home.
Yeah.
So for some, they come here for a year, for 2 years, and for some of them, they want to stay after.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Leaving your whole life behind, and family members.
Yeah.
And
so kudos, shout out, really, to our students who are making big changes.
You are brave.
You are very brave. So with everything that's going on for a student, the mixed emotions, the mixed situations, some people find it easier to transition, some people find it harder. There are always some important things to keep in mind. And I think the overall theme of that is aim for balance.
Right.
Aim for balance. And what does that mean? Well, first of all, and I think this is part of what we were already talking about, really in finding, your place and your comfort. It's that sense of belonging.
Right. And be kind to yourself.
Yeah.
You're not going to maybe feel well and balanced right away. Sometimes it's just little things that you can do.
Yeah, that's normal. I think it's absolutely normal to feel a little out of place when you first start your college adventure, and to feel all those feelings, to feel, maybe you're sad and grieving, um, and feeling the excitement. I used to call it double dip feelings when I worked with children. It's, it's okay and it's normal. And over time, we will settle, right?
Yeah.
And I think finding that sense of belonging, which is so important to us here at NBCC, it's like a pillar of, of what we believe in and what we do. It's, get out right away as soon as you can. Get involved in your campus. The student union is amazing and has so many opportunities to socialize, make friends, just get some leadership skills.
And sometimes that's hard for a lot of people. I remember
Yes.
when I was a student first starting, I was also anxious and shy.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It could be too. I think we really underestimate the importance of study groups within your class. When I was in university, when I was doing my psychology degree, I swear, like, there were times when I would not have gotten through if I didn't have my study group. And I was, at that time, very shy. But even that was so important. And that, to me, was my socializing. Even though we were focused on our studies, it was still a way for me to connect to other people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's about finding your little niche, I guess. And it could be one or two people. We don't all need big social.
We don't need to be social butterflies.
No.
Just like stay authentic and be yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you will find, your group.
Yeah.
And create good habits early.
Yes.
So it's, getting out of your comfort zone, but also like in a positive sense, right? Because
absolutely,
I made a few mistakes starting school or starting university back then. That I would not recommend, right? So, just little things that are big things in the long run.
Yeah, like time management and organization skills. That is basic studentship skills. That sometimes we don't really think about that when we're in high school, and then we have to come here and things are a little bit more structured, and there's more expectations, and so I would encourage all students. If you haven't set yourself a good routine, or figured out how to do those things, like, again, come see us, connect. We can help with those things. We can help you figure out how to manage your time and how to get organized, and get you off
and everyone
running.
makes mistakes too.
Absolutely.
So but you learn from your mistakes, and you talk about different strategies to maybe like come back to a better path.
Yeah, we never want to see students kind of snowball in difficulty. So that's why we say reach out early. But at the same time, it's never too late to connect to us either.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. And even it's never too late to start having good habits.
As much as we can take control of these things, we need to take control of these things, like choosing to go to bed at an earlier hour. I know for me right now, I am putting away my phone, my TikTok scrolling by 9 o'clock, and reading a book, and that helps me settle and sleep very solid for the night. And that's a new habit I just picked up.
Yeah,
because I'm already seeing
research says that if you look at a screen before you're supposed to go to bed, it will wake up your brain for 3 hours.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
So you might be able to maybe fall asleep, but it won't be like solid deep sleep.
No. Yeah. So just some things to keep in mind of, right? Also, the other factors, I'm just looking at them here. I'm just going to read them. Emotional, cognitive, social, and spiritual. Very important. We all are multi-dimensional beings with different needs, different interests, different personalities. Do what you need to do for you to take care of you.
Yeah.
And it might look different than your peers or from us, or that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's different for everyone. you know, when we see students in our office, you know, sometimes they want like, okay, give me what I'm supposed to do. What time should I go to bed?
Yeah.
What, you know, things like that. But it's really, it depends on each person,
Yeah.
right? So, and everyone has different things, you know, some have part-time jobs, etc.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
so it's about, you know, taking the person, their personality, and making sure that those things are taken care of.
Yeah.
But in their way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, again, I guess kind of a summary, we've been talking about adjusting and transitioning to life in college, how important it is to take, you know, take control of what you can to try to have a balanced life. Sense of belonging is important. Time management, organization skills will be the basis of all studentship skills that you have, seriously. And just taking care of all the dimensions of your wellness. And
mistakes are okay.
Mistakes are okay.
Mistakes
But if
are
you can
okay.
start working on those things,
Yeah,
we don't have to be perfect, and
No.
it takes time. But if we could start working on those things,
Learn from them.
yeah.
And then if you don't know where to start,
Come see us.
come see us, come talk to us.
You know, and again, we're all across the province. We have counselors at every campus. So, you know, and we're here to support you with this. So, well, I think that was a great discussion.
Yes. So hope you tune in next time.
Yeah.
And we'll talk soon.